Hello everyone, my name is Abigail and I'm a 7th grader here in Kicks Junior High School. For today, I will be showing you all my experiment called Fire Extinguisher. What do you think would happen during this experiment? From this experiment, you will know the reaction if you mix vinegar with baking soda. So before we start making it, let me tell all of you the materials first. To make this experiment, you will need a jar or a bottle. As long as it has a cap on, it should work just fine. A straw, glue gun, candle or match as long as it is related to fire, baking soda, and vinegar. Before we start doing this experiment, I wanted to give a little heads up to please prepare the fire before doing this experiment because we are going to make a homemade extinguisher, so you will need a fast reaction. Let's get on with the experiment. Step 1. Use the glue gun to make a hole on the cap of the jar or the bottle. Step 2. Make sure the hole is big enough to insert the straw. Next, add at least 1 to 2 tablespoons of baking soda. You can add more or less, but this is the measurement I will be using. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of vinegar to the baking soda, but I prefer to pour it into a separate bowl because the vinegar and baking soda causes a quick reaction. This is the last step and also the main part of this experiment. Pour the vinegar into the jar with the baking soda. It reacts fast, so quickly close the jar. Aim the straw at the fire to put out the fire, just like an actual fire extinguisher. Why did this happen? Well, if you want a candle to burn, oxygen is required. Now vinegar mixed with baking soda causes a quick reaction that creates a product called carbon dioxide, or you could also call it CO2. The bubbles you saw inside the container were CO2. There was so much of CO2 inside of the container that it pushed other gases out of the container. Since CO2 is heavier than air, the container was only filled with it and nothing else. Now the moment you aim the straw to the candle or the fire, the only thing that comes out was carbon dioxide, which means air was not able to go to the flame and the flame goes out because lack of oxygen. Now that's it, and that concludes my experiment. I hope you can all find this effective and useful. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.